Hi there, friends. I apologize in advance if you can hear the V8 Suburban warming up right now, but I cannot drive the T100 because if you watched the last video where I replaced the PCV valve, I did break the hose that goes from the PCV to where it connects into the engine. So the T100 is in a stalemate right now until Friday when I get that new hose. The part numbers for all of those are in the descriptions of that video. But we are about to set out on an adventure to get a decked system for the T100. Now, I know what you're saying. Shut up. The decked system does not standard fit the T100. The decked company does not say that their system fits the T100, but I went and met the previous owner of this particular decked system earlier this week. He has a newer Nissan Frontier, and it does look like it's going to fit. So we are going to go pick that decked system up, and then I'm going to get started in putting the whole thing back together. So we're going to see if it fits. That will give me the storage that I want from the back of the T100 with keeping the bed flat. So I've just been doing some smaller projects. The high lift jack video is almost ready to be live. The rock sliders are fully painted on the T100. I leave in about a week and a half to go to Washington to get the bumpers made, so that will be on the way. By the end of the week, I should have the shocks, and I need to tighten up the ball joints in the front after the preliminary drive to make sure that nothing came loose. So yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures while we're out. We're gonna get that deck system, and then I'm gonna put it in. So I will see you guys in a little bit. And just for anybody who is curious, I went with gray for the rock sliders. I thought that that would be a good look with the dark blue of the body of the truck. I realize the lighting in here kind of sucks, but you're really seeing that against the mud and not against the blue. I promise it looks a little bit better in person. I think it will look really good with the bumpers. I think right now we're kind of in an awkward phase, but we're gonna grow into it, don't worry. And then for anybody else who is wondering, this right here is the PCV, and there's a hose that connects to that nipple right there, and I am waiting on that piece. So anyways, yeah, we're at a stalemate. I did get all the coil packs in. That video is set to go live here in a couple weeks. So anyways, we are just slowly working through the projects, and we're gonna set out here in a few minutes to go get the decked system. And then the only thing that I know for a fact is gonna be troublesome fitting it in the back is the spare tire. I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. Obviously for the high clearance, I've removed it from underneath the vehicle, and that one's not even a correct size. I'm gonna have to get a different size. So we're in a bit of a stalemate until I figure out what I wanna do with that. But I think the deck system is gonna be perfect in here. Okay folks, I might've been a little overzealous thinking that everything would fit in the Suburban, but this is a long axle 2500, so we were able to get everything in there, but I really recommend going and getting these deck systems in your own truck. So we're gonna take all of this and go put it in the garage behind me. So I will catch up with you guys in the back of the T100. Bye-bye. All right, folks, I apologize in advance for the bad lighting, but you're seeing it first. Here is the first decked drawer system in a T100, as far as I know. I don't know if we're breaking records, but just for the proof in the pudding, there you go, T100. And the deck system fits. I do have a gap on either side, but that is to be expected. This is not made for this truck. But as you can see, it fits pretty much perfect. And the truck that this came out of also had about that much gap between the tailgate and the deck system. So if I close the tailgate as gently as I can, you'll see that there's enough for me to put my gas cans here and hopefully my tracks. So that is what it's gonna look like. I'm able to fit a bunch of gear in here already. I don't have anything in this, what they call the ammo can, but you can see that there is storage here. Now this is the shorter version, so there is no ammo can up in the front, but the longer version of the deck systems do have it. On this side, I have various paints and, ooh, still tight, various paints. Come on, there you go. And oils that I use just in everyday driving and for things like the rock sliders, which I don't know if you could see right there. And then for stuff in here, and that is, this is the narrow side. You can see that it just has a hinge right here that when you pull that handle, it locks, and it does close nicely with authority. And I mean, I'm pulling on it pretty hard. It doesn't rattle. So open it up. you can see, I'm gonna have to turn it here for you. I have a bunch of stuff in here. Full-size high lift jack, full-size shovel, saw, come along. I've got 2 recovery straps. I have a hatchet, and then up in the front there, I have just some other like clamps and some other recovery gear, soft shackles and such. And then on this side, if I open it up, the previous owner was nice enough to give me some of these boxes. This smaller one fits widthwise here or lengthwise in the other side. I have the larger box there, a recovery strap, keep some towels with me. In this box, I have all of my automotive working on equipment. I have all of my tools, pliers, screwdriver set. Back there, I don't know how easy it is to see. I can move this box pretty easy, by the way. It just slides forward. Back there I have a wheel star, some rope, and a full mechanics wrench set. And then when that sits in there, it sits in these grooves. So yeah, this is, just so you know, once these drawers are out, they do kind of lock in place. What you're gonna wanna do is lift up slightly, and then you can just slide them in, and they are super smooth. Even this one with all this weight, I bet there's easily 100 pounds of stuff in here. I can just easily lift it and then slide it right in and it locks. So super happy with the way that this turned out. I'm assuming more stuff coming. I've got locks coming, I know for sure, and potentially the mat to go up on the top. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to figure out how much weight I want to keep in the back of this truck at any given time. I realize I still have the bumper to come, but what I'm doing right now is checking the angle on my shackles, and it looks like it's holding pretty nice and steady where I want it. I was told a long time ago that when you're riding with weight, you want to be at about a 45-degree angle, so if you have to articulate it all, you can still have movement on both sides. I hope that still reigns true, because that's what I've been holding on to pretty much my entire life. So yeah, that's what we're working with. I got that deck system, and I tell you, this thing is rugged. I mean, they say that you can drive a four-wheeler up on top of it, and I have no doubts that you can do that. So to get those ammo can lids on, they just have little tabs. So that backside tab, you just hook it down, and then you can slap it shut. It does not take very much force to get them to lock down into place. And then there you go. If I go ahead and close my tailgate one more time, that is what she looks like from the back. Nice and clean, and all of my stuff is out of the way and organized. And then I can throw my tracks back in there. They're not gonna go sliding around. And then again, hopefully I'll check the fit, but I should have plenty of room here for my jerry cans. So yeah, pretty impressed with this little system. You get a ton of storage out of this. I wanted to keep some weight in the back of the truck because I noticed that I was kind of sliding all over the place. You can see we have some snow on the ground up there. We got like 6 more inches of snow. So when I was coming home the other day, I was just keeping it in rear wheel drive, and I didn't have any weight in the back, of course, because no bumper and nothing in the bed. And yeah, I was sliding all over the place. So glad to have a potential solution to that and to getting some of my tools cleaned up. So happy to have this. Can't wait to see how I'm gonna get the tire figured out. But yeah, good little project. This is the decked. I will throw the part number down there. I know it's for a Nissan Frontier, but I'll get you the actual part number. I am not gospel on this, but I do think that this will also fit in the first generation Tundras with the 6-foot bed. So this, I know that the T100s, not the 8-foot bed, can take a first generation Tundra canopy or camper shell. So if this fits in this rig, I'm under the assumption that it would also fit in those first gen Tundras as well. So for any of you Tundra boys out there that are looking for a deck system, I realize that DECKED does not make one specifically for the Tundra, but they don't make one for the T100 either, and here we are. So yeah, super happy with the way that this turned out. I got this for a smoking deal. I'm going to be using and abusing it and treating it just exactly like it was supposed to be treated. This is not perfect. I don't know if you can see right here, there's a crack and there's a couple of cracks on the other side, but that is how something like this is supposed to be used, and it's made to be rugged, and we're going to use it as such. So anyways, thanks for sticking around for this short video. Let me see if I can get you a good view here. And there you go. There it is from somewhat above. I'm not very tall, so I hope you have an okay view. Anyways, I'm gonna throw the title cards up, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, anything you think would be fun. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I will throw that number down there in the description below. I'll try to answer any questions as they come up. So yeah, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.